Alright, we are live.
Oh, what? Oh, you're live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I have promoted my dumb thing.
Wait, what?
I've just promoted my stream so people can see it and love my stuff. But, anything you want to talk about for stream?
What's on your mind, man?
Anything. I mean, I just talk about whatever my guest wants to. Anything. We can talk about fucking the current state of Rockstar, the current state of the consoles, the current state of Shane Dawson. I mean, I'm good with just about anything. Of course, we all know the current state of Shane Dawson isn't well, but I think money.
But, yeah, Shane Dawson has been active, hasn't been active since after his apology video, and and we already know he's been demonetized ever since the Alex.
He needs to delete his shit. There's too many controversies, and he'll never recover from this. It's essentially career suicide. There's no way he'll be able to recover.
Oh, well. Yeah, well, it is tough.
I don't think there's gonna be enough makeup lines in the world to keep Shane Dawson up and active.
I mean, he is honestly a pioneer, a YouTube pioneer.
He was one of the OGs. He was one of the, like, Smosh, Higa with the first name I shall not pronounce.
Not to mention, he's also been part of Annoying Orange, and he's been here since the year 2000. I believe it said that he started chilling in 2005.
I mean, it's been a long run with him.
Yeah, I feel good. Honestly, just sucks to see him just stop it. I totally could see why he wouldn't be active.
I can't completely sympathize. I was a PewDiePie kid when I was growing up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what he did was definitely unjustifiable.
And I watched a bit of Yami Mash and you know,
I'm still some
Markiplier play.
But it's like, I don't even know what, you know, I think Animation basically just does horror games, which I'm fine with. I just haven't been watching him in a while. I think back then, the reason why I watched him back then was like in the early 2000s. Because I also watched him for his like Slender videos. I really liked his Slender videos. And I still like it. I still do like his vids and such. And but my God, okay.
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you pop into my stream real quick?
What do you mean? What do you mean, man?
I'd like pop in real quick, just
how?
There, sent it to you. I just realized I have a bunch of people talking. Kiltron, obviously. Oh, that name.
Yeah, that's what Nixie
Sends shivers down my spine. But
Alright,
and this guy, I have no clue who he is. No offense.
Alright, I'm on your stream, man.
Would you do me a favor?
Oh, shoot.
What?
I was in a mission, but it failed. I can hear both the video and our voices.
You can just mute my stream.
Let's
hold
reposition
on.
here.
You'll see that little voice icon. Just click it, and it'll
Yep,
mute.
there we go.
But just if someone comments, can you read it out to me?
Oh well, I'm busy playing GTA right now.
Yeah, shit.
Is that gonna look?
But yeah,
But
I
yeah.
think Shane Dawson's career is effectively over.
Unless if he managed to do some miracle, which chances are pretty low.
I don't know. I just don't feel like a pedophile is gonna bounce back.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, Basher back then there was YouTuber Basherverse who was accused of being a pedophile, and he actually managed to although actually it was never confirmed if it was true or not, but he did manage to actually make a miraculous comeback.
And I'm glad for him. But Dawson's just had too many problems over the years.
Yeah, I've heard people saying that he just loves drama on YouTube.
I mean, with this cat, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it's true. I don't feel like it can be true.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough.
Just a screen. 1 second.
But man, yeah, it's good. I mean, people have also said. I mean, I've read the comments of his video. People not believing his apology video and basically saying that he needs to make a real apology if he even wants to redeem himself even a little bit.
Alright, I'm actually gonna play Apex now. I've been talking and I haven't been focusing on the game. I'm gonna show you guys what I can do and I'm gonna stop being shit. Alright. But, like I was saying, I don't know, I just feel like YouTube's golden era has come to an end. All the last
Yeah,
men
buddy.
standing are just falling.
Buddy, YouTube is not the same like it was. It ain't 2015 to our people, back when you could pretty much do anything. But honestly, I feel like ever since the founders of YouTube have basically gone away and are most likely dead by now, the new people, they don't care about us at all. They just care about family-friendly content and only care about the more popular channels. It's like I feel like if people like Markiplier, PewDiePie, and all those other YouTubers weren't those huge YouTubers, they probably would have been gone a long time ago.
Oh, we're playing with Benadryl 7124. Shout out to Benadryl 7124 for playing to Watson.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is your champion.
Point being, I mean, like, PewDiePie, Markiplier, what the fuck, why are we the champions? I don't even know what I was saying. You know, the last big guys are slowly falling because people are tuning into the hot new shit.
Yeah, and of course YouTube. We know YouTube is since they freak out over everything. They ain't friendly content. Oh, and screw you, Kappa. Seriously, screw you.
Let it be stated right here, right now. I am
There's
not a
enough already.
children's channel. Every video of mine is age restricted. If you are like 9 or something, get off YouTube as a whole. Go,
Yes.
do not ruin your life like I did. Do not
Same.
soil
Yeah, same.
your fucking innocence.
Yeah, same with mine too, you guys. For any guys who may not know him, I go by the YouTube name of Bartending
Yeah, shout out
Spider.
to him. Go subscribe, please.
Like same thing with me. It's like
Or I'll
YouTube
snap your
just
fucking kneecaps. And nobody
It's like-
wants that.
yeah. YouTube just cannot let you do things. I actually heard that when it came to censoring stuff in videos, I heard that they could actually get in trouble even if you just blur it out or if it's just a black screen. You actually would have to cut out the part of the video.
Like I said, I am not a children's channel. I am not for a demographic under 11. I am not. All my
Me
videos
neither.
are age restricted. for a hefty reason. I'm not talking about lighthearted subjects. Please get off YouTube. Go do something else.
Yeah,
Do not ruin your life early. For the love
Yeah.
of God. This
Yeah,
platform will ruin you.
And if any of you guys are friends of my channel, which goes by the name of Bartending Spider, just please tell me what you guys would like to see me do, and I'd love to.
Okay, I don't know if YouTube will ruin you, but it will ruin your fucking innocence. Also,
Yeah.
what's with YouTube's nudity policy? Like, I know you're not allowed to, but I found a video on YouTube about a guy trying on cock rings, and it was completely uncensored.
Wait, what rings?
Cock rings. I don't get it. I do not get it, but it's like
So
jewelry
rings
for your dick.
rings that look like a penis?
No, it's jewelry you put on your penis.
Oh, what the?
It's like a belt for your ball sack.
Why? Just why?
I don't know. I do not know.
That does not sound cool at all.
When it's uncensored, I don't know how I got there. I do not know, but all I know is I was watching it. This man just drops his pants, and I just like fucking lost it.
Kill leader. Just another Dark Star delivered.
What the heck, man? Seriously, what the heck?
Tossing so much.
Yeah, I'm confused as you are, buddy.
Why does that exist? I mean, honestly, probably not as ridiculous as some stuff I've seen on YouTuber comedy shorts gamer who changed his name to Deji. Like I remember back then I watched his old videos, and it's like or he's like done P.O. Box where he found a thing called a Willy exerciser, which is basically a mini weights that you put on your penis to lift, or the other one where he was eating. This is actually a real thing. There's actually a thing which is gummy penises. Yes, you heard me right.
Oh, so what are iDubbbz always having like dick show like, in his bad unboxings, like dildos, cock rings, all this crazy like dick related stuff. That's not the point. I know there are videos of like pigs getting castrated on YouTube. I've never seen any of them, but I've heard of that. And,
What? Oh.
and it's like, why? What? Whoa, you so I can't say a no word, but we can see pigs being what? What you? I mean, I love the platform, but it is confusing. Your algorithm scares me. Your algorithm terrifies me.
Oh, jeez.
I do not understand.
Buddy, that's how you know 2020 has really hit rock bottom for everyone.
There's also that, naked attraction thing that's on YouTube. So, if you don't know what Naked Attraction is, let me tell you. It's a game show in the UK, and they stick these people in boxes, and they're completely fucking naked. And you got this one chick or guy or whatever, and basically you pick who you want to date based off of their fun parts, based off dick, whatever.
What?
And it's uncensored on YouTube, and you can watch the whole fucking series, and it just baffles me.
Honestly... Oh,
Again,
God.
that's what scares me about YouTube. That's okay, but if I say shit, my whole channel will get striked. And it's like,
Well,
I'm
that's just
sorry.
it. Well, that's just it.
Please.
Well, that's just it, man. Anything that's on international anything that people post on YouTube, if it's like international TV, or if it's a really big YouTuber, they can get away with anything because they know YouTube knows that if they were to terminate a big YouTube channel, people would be screaming bloody murder on them.
Also, YouTube, please do not remove my channel. This is not a rant on you. I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that out there in the open and just talk about how these things are allowed and why. Like, I'm confused.
Yes, and please give us a reason on why you seriously are doing this.
I love YouTube, but for fuck's sake, it has a threatening aura to it.
It's not. Yeah, seriously, they've taken some channels that I've honestly liked, which ticked me off.
they're still taking down channels left and right. Luckily, mine's not big enough to really for anyone to like complain about it. I mean, I have 3 concurrent viewers, and I mean, I really haven't done anything that's warranted it yet. Yet.
I recently uploaded my part 2 video of Alien Isolation. Then again, the thing that just confused me is the fact that part 1 of my Alien Isolation video, it got no views at all. But it's like then my part 2, it was only within a day, it's 3 views.
Yeah, I have no idea what YouTube's algorithm is, but it will scare the hell out of me. But here's what I want to talk about. I think we're going to move this into a podcasting direction.
Okay.
I'm playing Apex, but I want to talk about a couple short topics. Because, again, I'm going to make videos on bigger topics that I really want to cover, but these are some subjects I want to go over, but I don't really want to make a video on because they're not that important.
You're a little unrefined.
What is it exactly?
So here's my starter. Back on track with the whole thing earlier. Let me say that I don't think nudity is inherently wrong. But hear me out. That, without context, sounds a little weird. I think nudity is okay if it is not in a sexual manner. And I don't know why. Fuck you, motherfucker! Talk about people's dicks hanging out and you're shooting at me,
Close range.
bitch. How dare you? Like I was saying, I've seen a lot of people like, oh, you should be ashamed because you're nude, and I don't think that's exactly a positive picture. I just want to say, I think nudity is completely fine as long as it's not in a sexual manner, and you keep that shit to yourself. Or Pornhub. YouTube, please. Okay, but, jokes aside, just shortly, I just want to say, I've seen a lot of shit about that, like, you know, nudity, people shouldn't be painting pictures of, you know, nude statues shouldn't exist, nude paintings shouldn't exist, all this shit shouldn't exist. And I just think that's stupid.
People never cared when Michelangelo made a nude statue of David.
Oh no, people are trying to get that statue taken down because it has a dick on it. And that's fucking ridiculous.
Dude, no, that is not gonna, that should happen.
First of all,
not
because history, but
not because I like nudity, but honestly, it's like, it's such a things that are so popular back then should not be taken down, because that's basically memories that people in the younger ages find quite interesting back then. And it's like taking things that were icons of like the years and years that have passed by for civilization and society. It just can't be done.
I want to say something about that, but I already know my channel will get deleted for it, so I'll skip it. Because I want my channel up, but there's a thing about that really bothers me. I'll just say it anyway. I don't think it's right for, like, Christopher Columbus statues and shit to be taken down. First of all, I don't think Christopher Columbus was inherently racist. Was he stupid? Yes. Was he probably a little racist? Yes, but that's not why he's a fucking, you know, that's not why we make statues of him. We make statues of him because he's a founder of America. And, of course, I give no shits about America. I want out of here fast as fuck, boy. But I'm just saying, I don't think that, you know, that's part of American history. So why they're taking that down, I don't know. But other statues, the reason we have these up is not because we glorify it. It's because it's there to show that this cannot happen again, you know. Like Aunt Jemima, they took Aunt Jemima down. You know, the syrup. They have to rebrand. Aunt Jemima, you know, has to rebrand now. I'm not joking. Like, there was a whole big fucking legal thing about it, and Aunt Jemima can't be Aunt Jemima anymore because Aunt Jemima's racist, apparently. And I don't think that. I don't think just because she's not white makes her racist. Actually, that would be a racist way of thinking. I think, personally, she was a positive influence. She was a loving, motherly-looking figure.
Well, anyway, yeah, I'm taking Ray from GTA 5, so yeah, I should be able to look at the chat now.
Alright. But, like I'm saying, I just don't think these things are inherently racist, and I don't understand why they're being taken down and getting rid of. I think we should keep them up so we make sure racism never happens again. That's why these are up, not because we want to glorify it, it's because we don't want it to ever happen again.
Extended
No one wants it to happen again. I don't. I'm.
Well, I mean, of course, because in the earlier years too, you could honestly get away with doing something like this, but nowadays, stuff like that would not be acceptable.
But I'm gonna cut that. I would love to rant about it all day and rant and fucking rave about it. But I'm not about to get my whole YouTube channel deleted, so I'm gonna shut up about that. But back to the nudity thing. Like I said, I don't think people should be fucking complaining about these nude paintings and shit. Like, there was a Karen post about this thing at an art gallery that I've been to, and it was a, like, a fucking, really old painting of, like, a beautiful woman, and she had no top. Her breasts were exposed. And this Karen was like, why is this in an art gallery? It's sexist, and, it's against women, and it's sexualizing women. And it's like, this isn't... It's a piece of history. Second of all, it's a painting. I don't think it cares too much, but... I just don't think that's right. I think that's kind of fucking weird. I think it's silly. That, I get it. You may not like it, but I don't think we have to tear down the whole fucking gallery just because of that.
Yeah.
Once again, it's not a bad fucking thing. It's a thing from history. I don't know how that correlates into being fucking sexist. She had her breasts out, boo fucking who.
Which painting?
It's not like a big famous one. It's just like some painting at some fucking place. I'll have to find the Karen post. But she had her. It was a woman in a waterfall, and her breasts were exposed.
There was a lot that paintings back then that had women breasts exposed.
Well, remember back then, breasts weren't sexual. A woman could go topless, and that was fine. Which I mixed on that.
Like, people, this is I'm not trying to be sexist, but this was back then when women didn't have the same rights. So it's like people did not care back then. No matter how misogynistic it would have looked, because that's just how things were back then in the century. And yes, I know that it's definitely wrong. But I'm just saying on how things were like back then. I mean, thankfully, stuff like that is taken care of for the most part. But yeah, things back in the early years, people were never really subtle with their art. But we know nowadays, people would at least try to be more careful about it. And so yeah, I mean, of course, if you guys don't like it, then you don't have to look. Then just don't look at it. It's like just only go for art that interests you. And honestly, the whole art thing is really.
I would get it if it was like some children's gallery.
Yeah.
But it's not at a children's gallery, it's at a fucking normal art museum. And I think, again, if it was at a children's gallery, I agree, you could get rid of it and I wouldn't give a shit. Because I don't think kids should be exposed to that kind of stuff. But I think in an adult art gallery, I think that would be completely acceptable and fine and normal. And I don't know why that's such like a breasts, boobies. I don't have a problem with it. I'm a gay male and I'm fine with that. I don't give a shit. But even to like a straight guy, I don't think that's inherently like, oh, I'm gonna get off to this 18th century painting. I think it's just a piece of art, and that should be left. And like any statues with a guy with his wiener out or a woman with her breasts out, it's not inherently sexual as long as
I'm gonna
it's...
grab a. Sorry,
It's okay.
I don't mean to bug you guys. I'm gonna grab a Powerade and then I'll be back.
Alright.
Fine, man. It's fine.
Yeah. Shit, actually, I'm gonna drink this OJ real fast.
Welcome to the stream. But
I
like
have
I
it playing in
was
my
saying-
background.
What?
I have it playing in my background.
Alright, so you know what topic we're on.
No, I haven't been listening. I was focusing on the game.
I've been talking about why nudity isn't inherently bad if it's sexual. And I will tell you what I was telling Scorpion. There's a Karen post about this woman who went to an art gallery, and there was this painting of a 18th century woman in a waterfall, and she was wearing a toga, and her breasts were exposed. And this Karen went and rant and raving how they have to take that down because it's sexualizing women. And it's an 18th century painting.
In the concept of art, there's nothing wrong with that. It's fucking art. Art is subjective. There can be nudity. Doesn't mean you're sexualizing a woman. If sexualizing a woman is nudity, then you should be able to be allowed to get naked. Simple as that.
And another
Well,
thing
no,
is,
that'd
if
be wrong.
it's that, why would it matter? Is it sexualizing men when there's paintings like the Michelangelo statue? Is that sexualizing penises? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. I have to go piss too, so
It's all good. But like I was saying,
It's fine, man. Just go on, do it.
I'll be right back.
all good.
You continue your conversation. I'll come back and I'll join.
I just think it's rather bizarre that like this stuff is being threatened, and you know, like I'm gonna take it down because I don't like it and all this. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't think
nobody
it's
does, man.
inherently wrong. I don't. Again, so here's the difference. If it's a woman in a waterfall and she's, you know, she's taking a bath in a waterfall and her breasts are exposed, whatever. It's art. But I could see it, again, if it was like in a children's museum and there were two people like fucking. And if these people are really gonna bow down to the Karen army and submit, here's what you should do. Here's the alternative. Just make an NSFW, like art exhibit area. So people who, like sensitive snowflakes like that woman, don't get angry. Because then they don't have to see it. And if they go to see it and complain about it, then we can just put them to death rightfully. I think that should be allowed. I think we should be allowed to kill women like that. I'm sorry, I think we should be able to kill anyone like that. Women or not. I don't care, man, woman, or child, but if you're gonna go into, like, in fucking NSFW section and complain because you see something NSFW, then, like, are you retarded? Do you have a dent in your head? What issue is there? What mental disorder do you have? Another short topic I will talk about is, I've been over this and I'm going to make it quick. I don't care what animal I have or whoever has or whatever has. Please do not threaten any of my animals. I don't care if it's a joke. If it's a tarantula and you don't like it, don't say, "Ooh, I'm going to stomp on that." It's not funny. It's not fucking funny. But yeah, just don't say you're gonna cut off my snake's head, because me and you are gonna fight. That's just that. What makes it acceptable to say, "Oh, I'm gonna kill your snake," and not acceptable to say, "Oh, I'm gonna stomp on your fucking dog"? It's like, don't do that. Just don't. It's bad. It's bad. fun.
That's nice. Ugh.
I'm trying to think. Basically, I'm doing a podcast and talking about short subjects I don't want to make a whole video of.
Makes sense.
I
Yeah.
want to talk about them, but like, you know, it's something I want to talk about, but I don't really want to do a whole fucking podcast on because I don't feel like I can go in depth that much on it.
Yeah.
I feel like I could maybe do 15 minutes if I really squeezed as much as I could out of it. But
Oh,
I'm not really gonna try to squeeze 15 minutes out of it.
it's fine, man.
We'll get along beautifully.
Yeah.
Just don't touch my things.
Oh, hey, look, another Loba. We've had so many Lobas since that incident. It's kind of funny.
I'm ready for a match.
Here's another thing I will say, another short topic. Do not fucking judge a game by its goddamn community. Just fucking stop doing that, please. For the love of mankind, stop saying games are shit because community members are ass.
This is your champion.
Unless it's a multiplayer game where the community affects the game. That's different.
I'm talking about like Undertale, Five Nights at Freddy's and shit. It's like people like me who liked it don't want to like it anymore because we're scared to talk about it because the people are just like, oh it's shit. The games are shit. They're cringy, bro. Cringe, bro. Cringe.
That's fucking stupid.
And they base it off the community. And I agree, the community's toxic as hell. I've been there, done that. But I'm just saying, don't
Community is
judge the
basically
whole
a
game.
swirling shitstorm.
Just don't blame the fucking game.
The game didn't do shit wrong. The creators of the game usually didn't do shit wrong. It's the fucking community and the kind of people that are in it.
Yeah. And I will say, I like Undertale, I like Five Nights at Freddy's. You can
I'm gonna say
fucking
it
knock
once and I'll
down
say
my
it again.
door
Loba
and...
doesn't break off and ripping off her plastic bag tips.
Well, you can cave in my head for saying that, and I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, stop judging games based off that one structure. It just doesn't work. Because not everyone is in that toxic community. So it's just kind of gay, bro.
I never have
We're
me a part
inside the next
of any
ring.
community whatsoever.
Net positive result.
Here's another question I have. Why do people hate Hazbin Hotel so much?
I can't say I hate it. I've never fucking seen it. I tried to get into it and I couldn't even find the first fucking episode. My brain was like,
I feel like I've heard the name, but I never really looked into it.
It's a YouTube series I really like. And people say it's like the worst thing to ever come to YouTube and shit. And I mean, it's like, I
think-
what?
I do want help getting into it, Turtle. I need you to
Yeah.
show me
Well,
where
I
to
just
find
don't know
stuff.
why people hate it so much, because I just don't see anything in it that warrants that. Because the community isn't even that fucking bad. They're not the greatest community, I'm not gonna lie. They're not picture perfect, but they're not, like, they're not Undertale, Five Nights at Freddy's, you want to rip out your eyes when you walk into Tumblr, sort of thing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not to that level of I want to fucking die.
I like
there.
Hazbin Hotel, and of course that's probably going to cost me every last subscriber I ever have had because I said that, but I don't know if I can care anymore. I'm just saying, stop judging games and shit on the basis of the community's bad. Just don't let that affect
Scanned.
everything coming.
Fight here, fight there.
I have one gone.
I suck high brother.
Also, I did a whole episode dedicated to this, and that's a little flashback, but, iDubbbz isn't a simp, but if you say it again, I'll kill you.
Wait,
Alright.
what?
You know, the iDubbbz is a simp thing.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking stupid.
I don't really fucking care. To be honest, I've never cared for iDubbbz anyway. I think it's fucking retarded. But that's my
Honestly,
personal opinion.
I
don't think
love
this
iDubbbz,
situation
but I'm not
makes
gonna deny he probably is kind of gay.
The only thing ever on my mind is like, how the heck do people come up with these words? That's what I honestly ever wondered.
I don't know. I don't question it anymore.
Your gratitude is
It's like people just make up a new word, boom, and it becomes a meme, and
I mean,
And a wo-
Sim's been around since at least dating back to like 2010, 2012 era, so it's been around. It's just only been in use recently.
Shops open for business.
Not even recently anymore.
I have no clue on any of this shit.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Loba. Thanks.
I'm pretty sure a lot of these are just made up crap. It's
What is?
It's-
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over my gun switching.
like the word simp and stuff. Like, I feel like stuff like this is just friggin' made up. It's honestly makes head hurt, and I feel like I lose brain cells from hearing ridiculous sounding words. It's like it just seems like they took the word like gim and then took some word that starts with the letter S and just put it together and just
Do
used
you
it.
have any light ammo? I have 16 bullets.
I didn't
Wait,
even have a
what?
clip. That's why I picked up a shotgun. I had no ammo, period. I got us an escape route, by the way.
Oh, sick. I'll take that for later.
Gas trap deployed. Independent variable
Should have went from the gas trap.
Those care packages
Can
will
I've been
place in
scanned
our
like
favor.
5 times.
I
in
know.
this
Is this
pack.
guy gonna come here and he just gonna scan us?
Getting shot at.
Oh, fuck off.
Noxious gas deployed.
Well, that flushed him off the roof, didn't it?
I have no shield cells.
Where was that guy?
Do you have any shield cells?
That's worth dying for. Let me look. The shotgun bolt's more important than anything right now.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yes, I have quite a few actually.
Can I be Thank you, I had none.
Tossing jump drive. Recharging my shields.
But
Thanks.
yeah, I can actually I can stream Apex. Isn't that?
How'd that come about? What did you do?
I don't know. It just let me this time.
Taking damage.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened with mine too.
I couldn't, and it was just like, no, no, no. I work now,
Yeah, that's kind of just what mine did.
and I just didn't give a shit. And was like, all right, fair enough.
Added a variable. Placing an independent
Yeah,
variable.
have fun rushing us. Good luck, motherfucker. I need an ultimate accelerant if you see one by any chance. Alright, I'm getting sick of this shit. Shit, I'm getting a little. Ah, fuck it, I'm getting out of here. They ain't doing shit.
Sweet. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Getting shot at.
Firing. They're shooting at me.
Alright, well, that's why we're just walking away because, these guys are kinda gay, bro.
Recharging shields.
Well, I'm about to use my last one, Loba, so tough
Jump
shit.
drive.
It's every,
Here's another short
it's every-
discussion. Why do people get so
it's every
angry
day,
over
bro,
using the
isn't it?
word gay as a joking insult? Especially when half the people that get pissed off aren't even fucking gay.
Kinda.
You know, even here's another one. Why do straight white dudes get more pissed at a fucking white, not even white person, it's someone saying the N-word, rather, more so than a regular black person?
You can't say the N-word.
yeah,
Uh-oh!
unless if you want to end up like Paula Dean, who basically lost every cooking show after she was exposed for using the N-word.
Gas trap deployed.
I never said it was right, I'm just simply saying I don't know why dudes get so fucking upset
Yeah, I
over
don't
it.
think like a white bread guy needs to fucking...
Down me.
I mean, you even know who Paula Dean is, right?
Yes, I know who Paula Dean was. She had a cooking show. She said the no word, and she lost all the shit.
Well, I heard that she just sold one show, but I don't know what the hell she's up to now.
It's like her own show and her own thing, so no
What
one
am I
can take
supposed to
it.
do? Do you see my health? Do
Exactly.
you see my health?
Loba, fuck off!
Loba, do you see my health? I
Good
can
coming,
do
by the way.
nothing.
I like how you died and was like, copy that.
Fucking hate this game, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm close to getting my next Apex pack. One day I'll get my heirloom. One
Now I'm
day.
gonna go try to grab a Powerade. I'll be back. Hopefully this will work out this time.
I'm trying to find another topic to begin. Something that we can all talk about. Trying to think of
I've also
something
been-
that we can all universally relate to.
I've always been waiting for you guys to say something and then just try and a remark to it or something.
How about we start on the console war? Xbox Series X versus PlayStation
PS5,
5. Or Wi-Fi router versus mini fridge. We've all seen that meme.
I mean, honestly, I honestly don't exactly have too much opinion. I mean, I know we've discussed before saying that. I mean, I don't know much about what PS5 is all about because I mean, I've always been an Xbox person. But but I mean, like, I'm definitely hyped for Xbox Series X coming out. I mean,
I've obtained sustenance. What?
pause.
I'm fucking sorry. I just came back. I didn't know you were talking.
By the way, we're talking about the console war. PS5 versus the Xbox Series X.
Series X.
Okay,
Mini fridge versus
here's the
Wi-Fi
thing.
router.
all that fucking matters, literally all that matters is the games. Beyond the games, what the fuck matters? It's the same goddamn thing, and if you care so much about graphics, just buy a PC. Boom.
Yeah,
For all
well,
the
I
fucking
mean,
consoles and the games and shit you could buy a fucking PC. Or fuck, build one.
yeah,
Build
well, I
your
mean,
knowledge.
yeah, well, I mean, hey, who knows what could happen, man? I mean, I feel like Microsoft could have a bit of an advantage here after the stunt Sony did. It's like we actually, Turtle and I have actually discussed earlier about the whole GTA 5 re-release on PS5 before, mentioning that Microsoft could actually take advantage of this and basically make like what was it that you said, Turtle?
I said right now that the Xbox and Microsoft have a big lead and a big chance because
They do.
Sony sort of fucked themselves, and Xbox is showing promising.
Yeah, with GTA 5 re-release, and I feel like they could possibly take advantage of this in some way and do something to give Sony a run for its money. But of course, we mentioned that, of course, kind of like back when Xbox One wasn't so popular because they got cocky thinking that they could
They
do
got
no
cocky and
wrong.
basically put out a console that had no exclusives and was geared mostly towards regular people that want to watch movies on a fucking console. Which in that case,
Yeah.
we could have bought something specifically for that ass wipe.
Yeah, and possibly fears that Microsoft might do the same thing when Series X comes out, but I'm just
I don't
trying.
think so. I really think they learned their lesson. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they learn their lesson. I feel like they learned their lesson this one. I feel like if they at least were to give like a GTA 6 announcement sometime and let's be honest, in what later year it'll come in, I feel they could actually gain lots of people wanting to go for Xbox more than
Oh my god.
than the PS5.
Well, here's the problem with Microsoft. Here's why they're worrying me. They literally have the fucking ball in the court right now, and they're not doing jack shit.
I remember that.
The console war could be over before it began, and what has Microsoft done to like fuck over place? They have their chance, and this could be over, and Microsoft is yet to do something. And I'm worried they're gonna pull the same shit and fuck themselves over out of sheer like cocky stupidity. And I don't want that. I want Xbox to rebound. They lost the Xbox One and PS4 thing by a landslide, but they won with the 360. And
The
I thought
360 knocked it out of the ballpark, dude. But the Xbox
Exactly.
One was like so fucking bad.
It's one of my
So
biggest
bad. It
regrets
still
in life.
is.
The Xbox One is one of my biggest regrets, one of my least favorite purchases I've ever made. It was a big waste of my
I got
fucking
rid of my
money.
360. I would have rather had like 5 360s, spent my money on 5 360s than I would have bought one Xbox One.
I'd rather still have my 360 and like one game to have my fucking one. This
I
thing's a
still
piece of
both
shit.
at consoles, but it's like I just been playing it since nobody ever plays 360 anymore on my friends list for the most part.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's like,
kind of the whole reason I got a one as well. I got that mostly also for that and Black Ops 3.
mean, at least-
like at
I
the
mean,
time
I'll-
I got it on 360, I'm like, oh, this is so bad. I got
I mean,
Xbox One for Black Ops 3,
I mean,
Black Ops 3, Black Ops 3, and then I never
mean-
played it
I
again.
mean, it's like the thing it's like the thing that Microsoft at least beats with Sony is at least being able to make their consoles backwards compatible. And I'm actually glad if this is the way they're going with the Series X. The fact that they're actually gonna make it backwards compatible with every generation, which is what Sony never did.
Here's
But
what worries me
what
about that.
Microsoft
It could
plans
cause a
on.
lot of bugs potentially. It's good, but it could really cause a lot
Well,
of bugs.
you know what else Xbox said? The Xbox One? Backwards compatibility, and they only did like 4 or 5 backwards compatible games.
Actually,
No. I don't want to be a
hold
dick
up,
turtle,
hold
but
up,
you're
hold up,
way
hold
wrong
up.
on that. They
They did
expanded
this
their
shit.
library massively.
Hold up. Yeah, they've actually now made every 360 game backwards compatible with one now. It's like you just put the game in and then just go wait for it to install, and boom, it's all
You're
there.
not getting what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. They did it, but they put all the games we don't want. All the good games got revamped for the One. Or in the PS4. They all got revamped a little. Like Minecraft got a little better shit. And
Yeah, but
GTA
it's still
5
backwards
went and
compatible, that's not a great
upgraded
thing.
itself. And then they backwards
I feel-
compatibled the games we don't want.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel they did kind of redeem themselves in a bit with
I mean,
with
Black
that.
Ops 2.
Well, I mean, everyone fucking did that. I mean, that's not just
I mean,
Xbox.
there's
At
I
the
mean-
same time, the whole backwards compatible Black Ops 2 fucking made it to where it's no longer a huge issue with modding. Because there are the infections, and a lot of people were just using that, but like, it calmed everything down to some degree, because people were like, oh, there's no people modding, the thrill of modding is kind of dead, you know?
The issue with that is it's outdated. And I think Black Ops 2 is the best Black Ops game. And you can argue with me on that, but I will stand
Well,
by
I
that.
was never a COD fan,
But
so I wouldn't know.
I've noticed all the Call of Duty players like, oh, we need the new one. New one's better. New one's best. And it's like, it's...
People
What?
have like a fucking aneurysm over fucking COD, Plutonium, and I'm like, Plutonium is good, but like, and yes, it's a better Black Ops 2, but I still prefer playing the OG version, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, I feel that Xbox is gonna fail again. Because again, like I said, right now they have their chance to win this whole war and end it once and for all. End it before it starts. Sony has dropped the ball big time and they're scrambling to get their shit together, and Xbox is letting them. So they better have something good, and I hope they do.
If Xbox, like, gets them while they have their fucking pants down, yeah, they're gonna win the console war, but if they don't have the common sense to do that, then it's already fucking over. I hate to say it. Since 360 was an Xbox fan, and I can't say I'm a PS4 fan either, because I don't really care too much about PS4. But, like, I can't support Xbox if they're gonna be making this shit, man.
That's what's worrying me, because, you know, I'm coming out, by the way. But they got their opportunity, Sony's fucked themselves, and they could grasp it. They could grab it by the dick and just rip it off. But instead, they're just doing dumb shit. Fuck, I'll help you in a sec. I gotta go help him.
It's fine.
It's fine, man.
Fuck.
Whatever, it's okay.
But I'm just saying, I think they're gonna fuck themselves over because every day passes where they've got that chance, and I think Sony's eventually gonna get their shit up and, you know, strike back. And Microsoft just sitting there fucking drooling dumbly. And it's like, what are you guys doing? You can win! You can do this! I've always been an Xbox person, but I've turned my back on them completely. They fucked up for multiple years on end. I'm sick of it. I'm rooting for PS4 this time. And for fuck's sake, I want Xbox to win. I think
I
they
want
have the potential
Xbox
to
to
be
win.
so better.
Same.
I think they have the potential to literally fucking just do a whole ass uppercut on PS4. But
Exactly.
PS4, if fucking look, Microsoft doesn't get their shit together, Sony's gonna fucking rip their cock off, like just denut them or some shit, dude.
See,
And that's my prediction. I think Sony will win this war, and I don't want them to. I want Xbox to show they've been the better one the whole time. 360 was a fucking ahead of its time. It was glorious. It beat PlayStation almost all the consoles. Minus PlayStation 2, but you know it did
Yeah.
its job, and it did it better than PlayStation and Sony had in years. And I'm happy for that. But then Xbox One dropped the ball, and I think Xbox is getting a little cocky. And here's what I think is going to happen. They're going to hype up some big shit. They're going to reveal it, and it's going to be underwhelming. They're going to hype up this thing, and it's not going to be as great as they think it is. And by the time they, they're gonna wait till PS4's got their shit together, and they're gonna be like, you know what we have? You wanna know what we have? And they're gonna reveal some dumb, like, Black Ops game or some shit. And it's like, what?
We're playing Black Ops 2 Remastered. Oh, okay.
Why? You could have won the whole war. Why did you wait to show us this shitty thing we don't care too much about? And that's why I am almost like, I can practically fucking tell you that Sony's gonna win. And like I said, I don't want to be on their side, because I grew up with the Xbox.
Unless Halo Infinite is some fucking remarkable ass thing, then Sony's got this in the bag. Let's be realistic. I think the only thing they really have super duper riding for them is Halo Infinite. It looks fucking amazing in my opinion.
And the problem is, Halo isn't as big as a market as it was. I'm sure people are gonna pick it up, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, like...
But, like, Halo isn't as huge as it was, like, fucking 10 years ago, dude.
Yeah, they're writing off that nostalgia factor. They've been writing off the nostalgia factor for years. They're continuing to write off, what people did like, instead of coming up with something new and original.
Fucking flopped. Yeah. I can't say it didn't. Halo 2 was a failure. What do you want me to say? Why would I say Halo 2? I mean, fucking, I'm retarded, sorry. Halo fucking 5. I don't know why I said 2. I really don't know why I said 2. I love Halo 2. Point is, though, Halo 5, fucking disgrace. Console launch, no. They didn't have enough fucking games, they hyped everything up for basically a media console. A console geared towards watching shit, dude. That's not what we want, and they should know that's not what we want.
They're pulling a Rockstar. They're gonna milk it until it's dead, and it's already a dried up fucking husk.
Rockstar? Oh yeah.
Well, they're milking the fuck out of GTA 5, and I've boycotted Rockstar, and I've given up on them, and I think they're the worst company ever fucking created. I don't care what anyone says, I think they're the biggest mistake ever fucking made business-wise. They fucked their fans.
More like Rockstar became the new EA, and not only that, they literally send net lookouts calling us haters, when literally, make it clear, people, just because you're angry about something, that doesn't mean you're hating. It's just that we're sick of seeing the same game, which has been, like, released non-stop. Like, even...
It's like Bethesda with fucking Skyrim, dude. We've seen the same goddamn game re-released on multiple different consoles, multiple different ways. We want the next game. We want Elder Scrolls 5 same as we want GTA 6. Okay? Elder Scrolls 6 same as we want GTA 6.
Well, look how long it took them to make Red Dead 2. When Red Dead 1 stopped making money and they knew they couldn't milk it anymore, they released the second one.
We should conduct a subject spotted.
Yep. Yeah, apparently even then on... Yeah.
I think Rockstar has failed, and I was a fan. I love GTA 5. It's gotten old with age, and I don't want to play it anymore. I'm so sick of seeing the same shit, doing the same thing. I'm done with the fucking thing. I've done it a million times over. I'm tired of doing it. I want something new, anything.
Actually, even it was so bad that even a famous CEO of and chief designer of SpaceX, like an engineer and an industrial designer, even literally call out Rockstar for re-releasing it by making a
Please
meme
tell me
of
you
it.
know who Elon Musk is, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It was Elon Musk. He made the meme.
Yeah, Elon Musk even felt like even called Rockstar out.
You know what's bad when even he is like, Rockstar, what the fuck is your problem? And to answer your
Exactly.
question real quick, what is their problem? Everything. Everything they've ever done is a problem. And that's why even when GTA 6 comes out, they can shove it far up their ass until it coughs out of their fucking mouth. I want nothing to do with their company. I want nothing to do with them. They have failed every fan. They have ridiculed us for ridiculing them. They've said to our faces they do not care. They cared about the money, and we're pieces of shit.
Yeah.
It's like Creeper, but a fucking company.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm sick of them. I hate Rockstar. I've said it so many times. I hope nothing but the worst for their company, and I'm glad people are finally fucking turning their back on them. I hate
Honestly.
them. It's in my top 10 least favorite things, like anti-vaxxers and Rockstar on the same playing field. That's fucking
Honestly,
bad.
Mocha.
Honestly, honestly, kind of with with GTA San Andreas when CJ said, "Who the f is Tommy?" I'm pretty sure people are gonna be like, "Who the f is Creeper?"
And look at how Rockstar's treated every one of their employees who've been loyal to them over the years. They've treated them like utter shit.
Yep. And of
They've
course, we
treated
know.
the fans like shit, and they've treated their games like shit, removing every fun like bug in the game that made the game fun. Just gone.
Exactly,
Fuck
yeah.
you. The ones
And
that
even-
break the game are okay, but the ones that are fun and don't harm the game at all, get rid of that. Get fucking deleted. Like what? So
Yeah,
duping
well-
money's okay, but I can't fly from a fucking. Well, fuck you. And I'll let you go on. I'm just
Here's-
really pissed.
What I think could actually be a really good thing for PlayStation. I've heard whispers and rumors about a new Silent Hill. If Konami and fucking PlayStation did that, and it was good, that would fucking be amazing. Like, trust me, Silent Hill hasn't been good in its past couple of game releases, in my opinion. I don't think it's been good since Silent Hill 3 or really even 4. One of those two. Preferably 2 is fucking S tier, right? But if they came out with a new and good Silent Hill, exclusive to PlayStation 5, Xbox would be fucked in that sense, dude.
I've also
I've
heard
heard whispers
rumors.
of it.
I have also heard whispers of a new Mega Man game to correlate with the new series they're doing. I don't know about that, but
Oh,
I would buy a PlayStation 5 specifically for a Mega Man game. I would drop Xbox on its fucking head like a goddamn unwanted child.
yeah, you know, like I've said before, I am not gonna get another console. But if some miraculous way I did, it's probably just gonna be a PlayStation. Unless Xbox shows me wrong. Here's the deal. If Xbox brings back Godzilla, Earth of Destruction, whatever that game was I played on the Nintendo 64, which is also on the original Xbox, fuck it. I will buy you. I will buy it just for that and that alone. I will do it. I will fucking buy your ass if you'll just give me that game. That's all I want. I'll buy it. But if you don't give me that, which I doubt you will, because Toho's kind of a little bitch about that sort of thing, I don't care. I don't really want to buy you. You're just kind of an afterthought. I love PC more than I've loved any of my consoles, for fuck's sake.
Same, but I still want to personally have a console to back me up if my PC fails.
damn, I still would want to go back to playing console every now and then, and it's like I would plan on getting the Xbox Series X, at least because I feel like at least one of us would have to get it to at least give our opinion on it.
I know you were
Honestly,
gonna get
I'm
it.
probably gonna end up getting it. Maybe the PlayStation 5 if it ends up fucking us over. I don't know. If you guys end up getting it, then yeah, but at the same time, I have so many games on my Xbox, and since everything is gonna be backwards compatible with the new Xbox, I'll probably end up getting the Series X just for that, and not because I want a console mainly to play it, I want a console to back me up if my PC fails me. That's the entire fucking point of me getting a console. To have something to do.
I thought the same thing, but then I just realized when my PC is under, you know, getting work done on it, I just end up like watching YouTube videos the whole time.
Honestly, that's what I've been doing throughout the time.
I can't say I do.
But yeah.
I just end up binging YouTube videos and shit. I'm coming.
Well, anyway, yeah. I think that's all
I'm en route to assist you. Or maybe
basically right there.
Like I said,
Yeah,
my
well-
prediction is Sony will win by a landslide.
squad is firing at us.
And
I just hope that Microsoft will make the right decision.
I hope they do too. I really do. But I don't think they're gonna do it.
Now, let's see what they left us.
Well, let's just hope. Please,
Ah, shit, another
God,
squad.
I know we are not innocent. I know we may not deserve it, but please make Microsoft make the right decision. And because 2020 has been such a terrible year for all of us, at least give us at least give us at least a path to the light.
1 minute until the ring.
Just please give it to us.
Yeah, I just don't think they will. I think they don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
I think they're a laughable fucking company who just doesn't care, and they're gonna keep banking off nostalgia when people just arguably aren't in the same way. Halo 4 was the last time people cared about the nostalgia revamp, and then they kind of got used to it.
And the thing is that companies just care more about about new gamers coming rather than gamers who a community that has been with them for many years and has been wanting certain games requested. They won't give it to us.
Results.
Honestly, I've had here. I'm just gonna start deafening myself and just start watching some videos. And if you guys need me for something, just give me a text on the Discord. All right, guys.
Alright. But, like I've been saying, Nixie, are you alive, by the way? You just stopped talking.
Hold on, I couldn't hear you. What were you saying?
It's because I don't really know what to say.
Alright.
What were you saying?
I was talking to Nixie. I was just asking him if he was there.
But yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Cool.
I'm just gonna be watching some videos and gonna deafen myself. But yeah, just text me if you needed something.
Oh, good, dude.
But I can just guarantee Sony's gonna win it because Microsoft hasn't made their move. And again, here's what I think: they're really hyping it up, and it's just gonna be an underwhelming reveal.
I think they just don't know what to do.
I think they don't have anything. I think they've just redone the fucking Xbox One. And they think they're like, well, shit, we have nothing original once again. And, yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. So, we're fucked. That's just what I think.
Deploying a variable. Not variable for the lab rats. Higher subject
I have a Mozambique, so I really can't do anything.
Oh my god.
Should I come for you or should I get a different
No,
weapon?
do not come to me.
Good, because I have no shield in Mozambique.
You can't. They're fucking, like, Jesus Christ, they're bad.
There we go. I found
They're,
it.
like, really toxic as hell.
I'll do my best, but I have like no shield. I had a Mozambique, so and I have a best up still.
Yeah. But I think that the console war is not gonna go very far. I think it's just gonna be a short-lived affair.
And I am sorry.
It's all good. I got whipped in Nene first. But I'd say the console war isn't gonna last long. I think it's gonna be like a month thing, Sony wins, Xbox is just done. And honestly, if they lose this war, I think that's it. I think this is the final console war. Why I think that is because Sony's gotta win, Xbox gotta win, Sony's gotta win again. PC is way, way on the rise.
And honestly, a lot of people are picking up fucking Switches as well. Honestly, if I get a console, it's probably gonna be a Switch, if anything, because I just
Yeah.
want a Switch.
But they're in the last of their... The consoles aren't going to last much longer, let's be real. I don't hate them, but I'm just saying,
What do you mean?
like,
The consoles in general.
I think PC's eventually just going to become the mainstay.
Probably.
Because the main people who, you know, have been attached to these consoles are going to grow up and just find a PC more useful, like me.
Well, at the
found a
same
PC
time, you're
better.
gonna have little kids who have parents and shit who can't fucking afford it, dude. PCs are like at least 1,000 to a couple thousand.
Yeah.
At best, you could spend like $750 and get like a budget entry, but that's still like the price of like 2 or 3 consoles.
Yeah.
You gotta think about that. Not everyone can afford to have a fucking PC.
But I just don't think that the consoles are going to last many more generations. I don't know how many generations they have left in them. Of course, that's all dependent on how many, you know, fucking... they release. I mean, they could do one every year, and that would be quite a few generations. Or they could do one every couple of years, you know. One every, like, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and then it'd be...
Call me toxic, but I feel like just everything that fucking happened today was stupid and avoidable.
What happened today?
I almost said my quote as, you know, something like, I want to bust in your kneecaps instead of I'm going to rip off your plastic tits. Or rather, rip off those plastic bags you call tits.
No, that dude just had problems in general.
He's gone off of me. I made a joke before. I said Loba's just slutty somber, changed my mind.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And he got fucking mad.
That guy just has a lot of problems. Like, that's not your fault. That guy wasn't gonna be able to be in that clan. That guy is really weird. Also, I don't fuck with SJWs. If it's something truly offensive and like maybe whatever, but like, bruh, I don't get it. But I think that, like I said, I think PC is just gonna win out because it's just more nifty at the end of the day. If consoles really advanced themselves, I feel they could, but I think they're so caught up in trying to one-up each other, I don't think they're really thinking about that in the grander scheme of things, you know?
Yeah.
No offense to them, but I think they're more focused on trying to one-up each other, so they can be the Apex console. And that's something they do need to worry about, definitely.
They'll get the rest.
Because that's...
Not
One's
to
gotta
mention
win.
the prices of consoles keep going up. If you keep taking into consideration that eventually console-wise it's gonna be fucking bad because let's think about this.
What, the PS5's gonna be
Eventually,
$500
the
to
console
$700.
prices are going to keep climbing, and they're going to climb so fucking high. What the hell is going to be a point in getting a console? Because right
Yeah.
now, the whole shtick is cheap and affordable, cheap and affordable, cheap and affordable. If you don't have cheap and affordable, you know what's going to happen? Cheap and no one's fucking buying it.
Like I said, I've heard a lot of rumors, and you know, Amazon or Best Buy, one of the two leaked it, and it was either like, what, $500 or $750 for the new PlayStation? That's a lot of fucking money. That's literally almost half of what I paid for my PC. Like,
I gotta
hell.
go to you. Turtle.
What?
I got a gold Eva.
Nice.
I gave her the purple backpack, but I'm gonna take this blue one.
Yeah. It's just a
Sorry.
weird situation through and through. That I think that the consoles are gonna... No!
Take it.
I couldn't fucking get it. She pinged it way too late. Well, I'm just gonna wait here till it... No, it's not gonna come back up. Fuck. It only comes around when train comes around, and that's gonna be a long fucking trip. I could, but we'll be dead by then. But point being, I just don't think consoles are gonna last much longer, especially at that price range. You have an absolute point that they keep.
Wait, how much did they say again?
It's either gonna be 500 or 750.
Oh no.
for
That's
a
like
PS5.
entry-level PC price.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's like, that's half of what I paid for my gaming PC, motherfucker. Like, no fucking way. I'm not paying that for a shitty console.
One of these if you're bleeding out. Thieves.
Sorry, I'm not gonna buy. If they're gonna be that pricey, I'm just gonna buy a fucking Switch. It's not worth my money.
The Switch
Sorry,
was
it's
worth it. I like the Switch. Of course, Nintendo was pretty good. Because they're not...
3-0.
I've always loved Nintendo. I started out on fucking Nintendo, then I got a PS2, then I got an Xbox 360. Like, that's my whole journey. I had a fucking DS,
Go this way.
3DS, you know, then therefore, so on.
The good thing about Nintendo is they don't have to worry about one-upping the other consoles, so they can just make consistently good things without it being bad. Because they don't have to worry about one-upping the competition. Because they're such a massive market. I mean, they're arguably bigger than both combined. So, I mean, they just worry about making good shit. And they do that very well. I love my Switch.
I love Nintendo products in general. I really want to Switch myself.
Also, I've become borderline obsessed with the new Animal Crossing, and it's still in my life, but, you know.
I still have not. I'm gonna
I've
try to
had
get you Purple
issues.
Shield in this. I still haven't gotten the new Animal Crossing, or Animal Crossing in general, because again, I don't have a Switch, but I've never really been into Animal Crossing. I do want to try it out though.
I wasn't, but my sister bought it, and she's like, just try it. And I was like, alright, whatever. And I tried it, and it's like, oh my god, this is one of the best things ever, and I'm going to play this for a long fucking time.
I think I'm gonna probably buy a Switch Hey, buddy.
I'm coming to get that. But yeah, if you're gonna get a console, just get a Switch.
If I were you, I'd dibs it so it doesn't disappear.
The champion is gone and there's a new kill leader. 조심해.
But I think, like I said, and I don't know about like handheld wise, you know, the PS Vita or whatever the fuck they made a while back. PlayStation did.
I liked the Vita. I liked the Vita.
I never had one.
I never had one, but my brother did. Not the brother I live with, but my other brother.
I knew
DJ.
one kid who had one, and he brought it to school once. Dumbly.
I only have 8 shotgun bullets, so or not bullets, but shells.
He had it, and he wanted to show us Mortal Kombat on it at recess. So he brought us a Vita and played Mortal Kombat.
I miss recess, man. I haven't had a recess since fucking elementary.
Spread's just right.
I think all schools should, even in college, I think, even at my age, I'm still good with going down a fucking slide and swinging on slings. Fuck you.
Shit, I would just like to fucking be able to go somewhere, like
I know.
leave for a little while, man.
Thank you.
Freedom.
Don't make
Today, damn.
But I really think that, like, I'm probably really not gonna get another console. I've been trying to talk myself into it because Scorpion wants me to get one really bad. And, you know, I'm sure you probably want me to get one too.
I do, but I understand you not wanting one, and honestly, I can't say that I'm gonna get one either. I might.
I just
You know
don't
that if you want.
trust them anymore. After the Xbox One, my whole reality of consoles, I just don't want
I
anymore.
kind of just wanted to be able to play with my friends still, but considering that cross-platform is becoming a heftier reality, I mean, I can't really justify it anymore.
And there's no need for me either. I mean, it's like, like you just mentioned, it's a very valid point that crossplay is something that's here, and it's coming and it's
Eyes
expanding.
in the sky.
So there's really not a need to join your friends. Plus, like, all my friends on Xbox have long gone. And they're off to better
Thank you, Adam, my
things. So to
Mine
me, it
haven't.
doesn't
I still have a
matter.
good
calling
chunk
it
of
wrong.
friends on there, but I don't really talk to them that often, so I wouldn't really do it. But a lot of people in Swerve do still have consoles.
Skull piercer.
Yeah, so for me, it wouldn't make much of a difference at the end of the day.
Like, honestly, I'm good with playing PC. I wouldn't mind having a console as backup only, really. But at the end of the day, if I bought it, when else would I fucking use it? The fact of the matter is, I probably wouldn't.
I even consider it as Storm is about to.
Eat our assholes.
Yeah. I also consider it from a clan standpoint. It wouldn't make sense because, you know, our clan's PC driven. And it should be like that because it's going to be easier to get sponsors and shit if we're a PC.
It's a lot easier to do things with a fucking PC because a lot of people are like, oh, we can do shit on their phones.
Hustle up.
Well, tell me how many montages and graphic design things look better on a phone than something someone could do on a fucking computer? How many edited videos look better?
Yeah.
If you say that phones 9 times out of 10 are better, because sometimes they are, depends on the person, all the time are better, or at least 9 times out of 10 are, you're fucking stupid, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
PCs just have a lot better for multitasking, man.
Copy that.
That's why I
If you
think
know, you know
they'll win.
one thing that Xbox could do that would bring their leg up?
What?
Their whole editor they have on their Xboxes,
Yeah.
make
Okay.
that like give them the ability to do stuff like make really nice edits and clean things and, you know, YouTube quality content. That's something PlayStation has yet to do. So does Microsoft. That's something they can take advantage of.
Okay.
Mid-range.
Another thing that could help both of them is if they gave if you were able to mod games.
Oh yeah.
well,
Here's
you
the
could-
thing that Xbox does have over
Well, you could, but
Sony.
it's not easy.
Hold on. Yes, but Sony is still a hell of a lot more against using external. Okay, I'll give Skyrim and Fallout as an example. Skyrim on Xbox and Fallout on Xbox have a lot more mods and less limitations because on Xbox there are no limited external assets. So like, you have to on Sony with Sony PlayStations and shit. You have to use things that are built into the game already. You can't add new assets and things that haven't been in the game before
Hammer point.
For some fucking reason, they don't allow that. But on Microsoft, you can add whatever the fuck you want as long as it's within the limitations that it can run on a console. Something like that alone, I guess, I think is a lot bigger, but like more mod compatibility with most games would be good.
I just see more use in a PC in general, and it just being better in general. And
It
that's
is,
why
and I
can't
agree
bring
with that. I'm
myself-
just
Recalling my
saying.
drone. I'm back.
That's why I
How does
can't
my
bring
drone?
myself to get a console. I know I'm not gonna use it. It's gonna... The PC's eventually just gonna get the same games fucking anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, for fuck's sake, Halo's made it over to Steam.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Catching up to us.
we all know it's just gonna end up making it to PC anyway, so they're gonna say it's exclusive, but they're just gonna pull the same shit and then go for money and branch
In
it out.
5 years down the line, they're gonna pull some kind of re-release out their ass. Come here, I need to heal you.
Yeah, shit, hold on, I'm gonna go fucking doink these guys.
Putting an eye in the sky. Yeah.
I hate how you're talking and your character's lips don't move. It makes me very angry.
Zapped them.
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go. I'm recalling my drone.
Alright, third party or?
I guess, why not?
Come on in. Old painless is waiting.
Oh, nice one, Bangalore.
But yeah, I don't know, I can't just justify getting a console in any way, no matter what asset I'm talking about. PC's just a better alternative. Oh, fuck! I wasn't thinking about that. But, you know, I try everything you can think about, PC just does it better. So it's like, what's the point of getting a
Behind here.
Draw this way.
Healing.
Deploying health drone.
I just cannot bring myself to think of it logically. Also, you know, with the prices either being $500 or $750, it doesn't matter. That's half the price of a goddamn gaming PC. There's no fucking
750?
way.
No. 750 you could use to get a entry-level gaming PC, which would still run better than a console.
We got a bitch.
Still.
But yeah, I just... Oh shit.
Yeah, take that. No, I don't know. I don't want.
Oh, I didn't realize you already had one. But yeah, for me, it's... At the end of the day, I know I'm not going to use it either. I already want this TV out of my room. I don't have the space for it either.
Hostile spotted.
So it doesn't work from that standpoint either. I just don't have room for it. And the more I'm expanding my animal collection, the less room I'm having for more and more shit. And I wanted to move this thing out because I would have a lot. Who did I fucking
That's
kill?
one step closer.
Good job.
What?
Hmm?
Apparently I killed someone.
Firing. Enemy spotted.
Okay.
Optics here.
I wish you could zoom in with the fucking digital threat. That aggravates me beyond belief.
I wish there was a digital threat for bigger guns.
Yeah. But
Alright.
I don't know. If I get another console, it'll be the next Nintendo console. I'm happy with my Switch though. It's kind of gonna be like a Wii U situation. I had my Wii U for a long ass time, and I didn't want to get rid of it because I still found enjoyment in it.
We're close to the ring.
Yeah, I've never had a
30
Wii
seconds
personally, but I've had, you know, like a DS and a 3DS,
Yeah.
and they're maybe just be handhelds, they're not consoles. But I'm pretty fucking certain, especially given off like N64s and shit, I'm fairly certain Nintendo makes a sexy ass console. I mean, come on, they practically created the game.
Yeah.
Not too far from the
They've done.
Stop, people.
I killed another person. Who am I killing?
job. Target spotted.
I don't know who the fuck I'm killing.
Just come on, there, people. Be careful.
Alright. But it's just, it doesn't work anymore for me. Consoles are a fallen art,
Care package
and they've
touching
run their
down.
course.
They usually carry rare platforms.
They're on the roof.
Getting my eyes in the sky.
They're in the fucking trees!
Shot that.
Zap the shit.
Reloaded. Got me.
Where the fuck is she?
Oh god, there's
Just
two
shields are recharged.
teams.
Hold on. Shields recharging.
But I'll probably end that for the console war discussion, because there's not much more we can go into. There's only so many ways I can say I'm not getting
Fuck, we
another
can't
console.
get her.
Oh,
It's just the two of us now.
she wasn't
leave.
particularly great anyway. But, oh god, here we go. I'm just gonna grab her banner so she'll shut the
No,
fuck
no,
up. Uh-oh.
They have gold armor. I wouldn't recommend it.
Oxta, out.
I forgot we don't have doors. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't recall my drone. Oh, well, there goes my drone. Speak of the devil.
Grenade out. I found one.
I just fucking took out a bitch with a gold shield with an Eva. I don't even care she didn't die. That's a proud enough moment.
If we hadn't tried to go for that Bangalore, maybe we wouldn't have gotten fucked.
I don't know, we were getting
But he was
sandwiched.
spamming, so I mean...
Well, both squads had us sandwiched. We would have died anyway. We didn't have good shit. They all had, like, golden fucking really nice shit.
I just got an all-white wingman skin.
Fun.
Tempted to use it. But then again, the amazing wingman skin I have, I almost forgot about it. I'm gonna take a break from Apex. I don't want to keep talking.
Yeah, all good. I'm gonna continue talking.
And give me like 5 seconds. People just got up.
So I'm gonna talk about the forbidden virus. The forbidden sickness, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Bat soup syndrome, because I'm sure Scorpion probably doesn't fucking understand what I'm saying, but...
The willing will survive.
What do you think about it? Do you think it's a little bit fishy?
Come on, we got this. We got this.
Not really. No. Every 100 years, like a really bad plague or disease comes through, or virus in this case, like I think the Black Plague, the Spanish flu, it just happens. And this just happens to be, you know, I guess the time for that.
I don't know, to me it just seems really fishy.
It could be. I'm not saying it couldn't be. It does seem at least
Yeah.
a little bit.
Join my experiment.
I'm mixed on, I think it could very well just be one of those things, but it also just feels really fucking weird. Like, not... I don't know, it's... This shit's so crazy with people being diagnosed who haven't even gotten COVID tests. I have a family member who's been diagnosed and she's yet to get a test, so...
Hope you're ready.
Excuse me.
Let's do this, brother.
Well, yeah, it's like, how... Why? What is... No? How do you know they have COVID? And a lot of people are having that issue all over the world right now. People are getting diagnosed and, like, we haven't taken tests.
Mocha. I'm just kidding.
Well, it's just a really fucking sketchy situation. All around, I think there's something fucking going on. I hate to be one of those conspiracy theorists, but it's too fucking weird.
I couldn't say that. It is really weird.
Also, what's going on with these fucking mystery seeds?
Huh?
People are just getting, like, unmarked seeds from China. Just some random ass seeds.
I have not heard of this.
You could Google it. There's these little random packets from China, and they'll just have seeds in them. Nothing about it. Just unmarked things from an unmarked place in China.
What the fuck?
And it's really weird.
Some illegally mailed mystery seeds from China identified, but that came from Fox, so who knows? Oh no, USDA, Department of Agriculture, okay, yeah.
Well, that's weird, too. 2020 is just a weird fucking year. But what I want to say is, I wouldn't be surprised if this COVID shit is a lie. And again, I'm not trying to be insensitive, I'm just saying, like, this shit's kind of weird. I'm 50-50 on it, because I see that it could very well be But my neighbor, who, you know, is a fucking nurse, is saying a lot of the deaths right now are being marked as COVID when they don't have COVID, period.
So weird.
There was a big post on Facebook about someone's grandmother dying of liver cancer because she was an alcoholic. And when
My
they got
dad, for the most part, yes, he had coronavirus. Rather, they said he had coronavirus. He'd originally gone in for having liver disease, and it just progressively got worse because he busted his leg open, got an infection, and you know he went septic, and eventually got cured of it, but it still was really bad. And he was even in there. He was in there when they wouldn't let us in the nursing homes because of coronavirus, and they said he tested positive like the day before he passed, but
champions.
he still had it apparently.
well, the thing was
So, and it was marked on his death certificate
Ring
coronavirus.
is in close
Yeah.
proximity. One more minute.
It wasn't just coronavirus. I'll admit he did test positive for it, supposedly, but it wasn't just coronavirus.
well, that's what happened with this woman. She hadn't even been tested either.
The ring isn't very far. 45
And
seconds
they
remaining
got
for
her death certificate and her ashes and shit. And it went up as coronavirus, and they were saying, what the fuck? She died of liver cancer. She's been in the hospital for almost a full year now. She went in last year because of her liver cancer. And she's just been, you know, declining. We've had no word, nobody's told us anything about COVID. There's been no tests. You know, she's been cognitive for the most part, so when we do see her, she talks and commentates. You know.
My dad wasn't actually able to up until he died. Past couple of months, he was just going so fucking out of it he couldn't talk. So I guess we can't really say.
I feel like it's insensitive to talk about it when, you know, you've had your whole situation.
No, I'm not like gonna be sensitive about it. It's fine. I understand. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I feel
I kind of
insensitive talking
accepted
about
like months before it happened. I kind of just because his health was getting really bad. And he even went on hospice, and they're like, "Well, we're gonna get him off hospice." I'm like, "It's not gonna happen. He's going to fucking die." I came accepted there. I didn't really cry that much when he died because I mostly cried beforehand because I knew it was gonna happen. You know.
it. Yeah.
Taking the shot. Down to one. Reloading. The rewards in that care package could be a deciding variable. I have a subject in view.
I don't know. I just think it's a really bizarre situation that's been going on, and it's been going on for a while.
Gas cloud deployed.
Yeah. Next thing you know, we're gonna have fucking martial law or some shit.
Reloading. Subject down. Placing gas trap.
Not to be that guy, but I heavily worry about it.
Charging shields.
I don't really fucking care. Like, people are always like, "Well, there's so many, you know, there's like a bunch, like 400 something thousand million people in the U.S. Only about like less than 1% is military." You do realize they have fucking guns, and sure, like a portion of us do, but a vast majority of these Americans, I don't think have fucking guns. They could put us in these camps. They have more than just guns. They have fucking artillery. That's not the same as guns.
Yeah.
Artillery versus guns, artillery is gonna fucking win. They want us in concentration camps, we don't have a fucking choice. It's either get shot in the head or get in the fucking truck.
I don't know what the fuck is happening with America right now. As a
I'm gonna get
whole.
the fuck out of here as soon as I can, man. I need to get the fuck out of this
Well,
country.
we're the only ones having this whole COVID issue too. It's not just like it's not everyone's having these weird like, oh, you know, this death certificate right now. It's just America having this problem. And I feel like
People
our
are like,
government's
"Oh,
up to some funky shit.
I think so too. I think it's like their way of keeping us indoors, keeping us, you know, under lockdown. I think it's the way of containing us. Now that I think about it.
I don't believe they're changing the batteries in the birds. I think that's fucking stupid, but
Birds look for the bourgeoisie.
yeah. I don't believe in the whole fucking, we're changing the batteries in the burbs, but
Hold on, where did this come from?
I don't know, I've just seen a lot of shit, like, they're changing the batteries in the birds, so they have us locked down so they can change the batteries in the birds. It's like, what the fuck are you smoking? Give me some, motherfucker.
I thought that was a joke. I honestly thought that was a joke.
No, I'm being dead fucking serious. That's conspiracy theory.
Oh, Jesus.
I've never been one for conspiracy theories, but at least when I do think about it, I'm a little, like, varied on it. I just feel like this shit's getting funky.
It's no doubt weird.
I wouldn't be so skeptical if, it wasn't only us having this weird problem,
True. Very true.
Because most around the world right now is already back in remission. Places are open back up and shit. But we're not getting better. Things are just actually getting worse. From a standpoint, that just makes no fucking sense.
Round 2.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking weird. Something is not
Next
right.
ring isn't close. Check your map.
And if I am killed, it was the government, alright? Whatever. I'm
Is
just
government.
saying that now. If I get Kennedy killered, then you know what happened. This podcast leads back to that, but
Don't worry, I'm sure if you go down, I will go down too.
yeah, conspiracy theory shit's gonna get us killed.
Hey, I'm getting shot.
What the fuck? This isn't my recommended.
I'm afraid to see. What is it? Lovely.
Gas trap deployed. Placing an independent variable. Introducing a new variable.
This shit too. This is actually kind of crazy.
Gas trap.
What the fuck did I just find, dude?
I don't know. Have you seen Bobby Worst? Or Bobby Yes?
This is
or
all
something
the
like that?
same channel. Look at this channel, dude.
Getting shot.
What the fuck is this?
Lab rats. Beware. I'm getting shot.
Yo, what the fuck is this channel?
Grenade. Throwing thermite. Breach. Incoming grenade. I'm down. Fire.
We all have our reasons.
But I got no clue what 2020 has in store for us and whatever the fuck's gonna happen, but I don't think I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Godzilla becomes fucking real and just destroys New York.
Yeah.
It's so just fucking insane. Anything's reality at this fucking point. We're living in a fantasy novel. Someone opened Pandora's box, and someone needs to close that shit right now. Who did it? Who the fuck did it?
Who did it? I'm gonna castrate them with a rusty butter knife and no anesthetics.
Well, why'd you leave the damn box open, motherfucker? You know what happens? You left it open and now we're fucked. Alright, I'm gonna be right back with all of you on stream. I am gonna start up a different game because I'm getting bored of Apex for the night.
I couldn't. I've been fucking playing it all day.
Yeah,
My friend might want to join.
I'm gonna pick a different game and stream it. I like streaming because it means I don't have to edit videos.